The footage that you are watching is from a game called Nightblade Story 2. It's a game made in 2002 by Realm. It's a story of a little cat that goes on adventures and fight demons. This was made using a software called RPG Maker 2003. And for me, this is super nostalgic. I used to spend hours as a teenager just making these video games, playing other video games, and all of these resources that you see and music and sounds that you hear are actually RTP, resources bundled with the software that you could use to make your own game. And they are great, but they are very low quality. And today I want to show you how we can improve their quality using audio super resolution. I recommend you go here if you want to try these games. They are in French. So this is the software that lets you create this kind of games. It's called RPG Maker 2003, and it's bundled with all of these resources. You can see this is the exact same graphic style that we've seen. This was released in the 2000s, so disk space was rare, and all of the sounds are heavily compressed. This, for example, is the horse sound. It's a dot wave, but you can see that it is 22,050 Hertz. This is the sampling rate of the sound, which is about half of what CD quality is, which is 44,100. In the spectrogram, you can see that the frequencies only go up to 10,000, but the humans can hear up to 20,000. So it sounds a bit muffled, as if it was like in a box or out of a cassette. What I want to show you here is how I used audio super resolution in order to increase the quality of these classic sound effects. Audio super resolution is not only about increasing the size of or increasing the resolution. Like if you were zooming on an image, you see here, this is a small image, I zoom on it, the pixels get larger, maybe it gets a bit blurrier, but it's not high resolution. What we want is something like this, right? Same ID, same sound, but with way more detail, high quality. This is what image models like maybe Midjourney, Nano Banana can do if you ask them. To do this, we can use an open source model developed by the University of Seoul in Korea called UniverSR. It's basically a model that takes the input audio in low quality and tries to predict the upscaled, improved version. It was trained on open source sounds, copyright free, that were first downscaled, degraded, and then they train a model to upscale them. It works on the spectrograms, so like it understands a sound as an image, and then it uses flow matching to regenerate the high quality sample. This is very similar to how image upscaling works. Basically in AI and audio, we take what works in images and then we apply it to audio. This model is open source, but it requires to be a bit technical and you need a GPU to run it. So what I did is I just imported my sound into Neural Analog, which is a platform I'm building for AI augmented sound design. I used these settings and I clicked on Start Restoration, and the model is running on this sample. So this is the original, and this is the result. You can see new frequencies appeared in the high ends. And if we give it a listen, there are more high ends. It sounds a bit clearer. This is what super resolution is like for sound effects. I think this is neat because we can take these classic sound effects from RPG Maker and transform them into high quality. It's more suited for more modern releases. If you want your game to be played on modern PCs with modern headphones, note that this is not completely random. Like here we had silence and it didn't really add high frequencies. It only added high frequencies where it was logical for them to be. So here, for example, or here. But yeah, actually imported all of the sound effects from RPG Maker 2000, which is about 200 sounds. And it was very easy to process them all at once on Neural Analog. I just click on Select All and then click Enhance, and I can reselect my model and click here. to run processing. It took about 20 minutes. It's a pretty large model. There are faster ones, but this one had the best results. I will share with you this article where you can also download all of the sound effects, clicking the link right here. Hopefully this will help you during your game jams. And if you want to restore more audio using advanced AI models, feel free to look at Neural Analog. There are tons of models and tools in order to use AI to make good and better sounds. Subscribe!